586. Number 586. We'll sing just one stanza. Glory to him, was the blood applied. Glory to him.
Tonight I'd like to thank Pastor Williams, and we thank you folks so much. We just appreciate your to us. 1 year of deputation, and in January the church, then our second church plant, and then a church rescue. It's amazing. That's what we used to look like. We still look something like this. There's quite a bit there. This is my son. Him and his family serving out in has been and I believe just continues to speak volume about what God can do through you. We've seen that so many times from we were on deputation to to the thought about how that the first we were on deputation 3 years, and we got there and God just opened the doors. And I found it so important to be, and that's what we'd like to do next at Lord's willing. But 3 children, and then June 2006, a larger building. November 2007, I had to have thyroid surgery. Then she was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Prayer makes the difference every day. And of course, March, December, tonsil surgery. But thank God, by the Christmas Eve service, grace, and we thank you for your prayer during the day. Thank you for having us. Now, it don't seem like 6 years, but it has. It just kind of blowed right on by. And then we had a few challenges. Was the thyroid, so important. That's some of the challenges my wife has had with the thyroid medicine. Regular schedule, don't have to travel all over the place. That would definitely help out. It's had significant improvement, and we pray that she'll continue to improve. So my knees have been giving some problems just due to all the miles and the years and miles out of them. Amen. That was our first location, and it's about 2.5 miles north of Tegu. And then, matter of fact, somebody told us at one of the first or second service, "What in the world are y'all doing this?" And Wagon is still a small town by Korean, 2,000 folks, but God gave us the opportunity to get as word. And so when we get around to get, but a lot of times they have this lock closed. Obviously, we just keep moving, and so I should say, the right Bible and songbook, couldn't find those. And so we had one of our first big prayer requests we had answered is that a church in New Jersey had been praying for us, and they said they took up a love offering and wanted to know what our immediate needs were. So we said there were Bibles and songbooks. And it is the world would say it so happened, but we know nothing is by accident. They had an Air Force pilot that was in the church. And so he had a mission to South Korea, to Ulsan, as a matter of fact. They prayed over the Bibles and songbooks on Thursday night, and so his mission started on him. It's just amazing how God provides each and everything. And this is his wife. She was one of our first Sunday school teachers. She started with her 3 daughters, then God sent her a lot more students along the way. And it's one of our first soldiers there. And then our first Korean family, him and his wife, he became one of our first deacons of the church. And my wife always wherever she's needed, she wanted to just help out and do what she needed to do. This is our second location. We started there in 19 February. Here, by June of 2006, God had provided us a larger place. What it was an old deserted restaurant. And then it had so I got a cross up there. This is what it looked like inside after a lot of work. And it's amazing what some decorations and some rugs will do. And the fellowship hall, that's one of the things they love to get. God gave us another building, and it's amazing just how God just kept opening the door. Concerns is what it was going to be, and we we're the building, and we just moved in, started having church with what we had there. A little carpentry work done, and as a matter of fact, for us, and it's still there today. It's a lighthouse to the community. The only a wife here taking care of the church. Now, right here is Gate 4. This is military civilians, but this is a great place. This is where they got to call. This is the main thoroughfare. This location was directly across the street from there. We'd said everybody was welcome, and God sent lots of folks a soul. Has about 1 million people in the around K16 has several thousand people. So it's a suburb, and it by Korean standards, small country place, but by American standards, it's a big place. And we see it's small in size, but had a big mission. Actually, the South Korean president and all the dignitaries use it to land there. And so the majority of our members was either pilots or aircraft mechanics. And we location of Grace Baptist Church directly across the street again. Now, big enough front room, we were going to start having church in our front room, but God started just filling the place up. And as a matter of fact, they healed from the church, but before that we could get started, get the chance to do that during the week. But it's a blessing. And now this is K16. And so it's amazing how God has a great tradition of fellowship after church on Sunday. But it work that God sent us to do, but also for health challenges, and it would be the fuel that moved missionaries. If you told a missionary, that's needs, that's chairs, that's building above that which we could ask or think. And certainly we need that peace of God. The world is always trying to work against you. Just like that little town of Wagon, this is not the Christ which strengthens me, and my God shall supply all your need for us in the work that God has called us to do. Your faithful prayer makes the difference. Oh, but it seems like the Koreans have they have no problem. They know that's the a Korean there, and the young man was 12 years old. You've probably seen a couple of my prayer letters, and then God sent him to Bible. Yes, we have a lot of fun doing that. Sometimes just to change it up, I'll speak. The freedom was a great, other than just the spiritual oppression that I was talking about. It's a so-called church. A whole kind of wild stuff, but they do have a lot of. They have like 2 or 3. You've heard of that guy, right? Yeah. Yes, that's him. Yeah.